Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 2 of the 2024 season here in the Premier Madden League. Our Los Angeles Rams started the season off in style last week, pulling off a last-second victory over the San Francisco 49ers. Kirk Merritt was the hero of the day. Now we shift our focus to week 2 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have one of the high-powered passing attacks in the league, led by Baker Mayfield. Speaking of quarterbacks, our Rams lost the quarterback this week, Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett, of course, drafted last season by the Rams in real life. This year, we put Stetson Bennett on our practice squad as our QB3, but he's our QB3 no more. He got signed off the practice squad, so Stetson Bennett's stint as a Los Angeles Ram is officially over. The new era is here, and that's being led by Jalen Henderson, Julian Fleming, and the upstart Rams, while the old guard is still taking care of business as we are underway. The Rams tightroping that balance of a team that is on the rise, as well as a team that has veterans that are trying to go for one last ride. Jalen Henderson at the helm of it all, and got away with a not-so-great decision there on first down. We'll look to bounce back on second, maybe not. Intercepted Zion McCollum, covering Cooper Kupp, and that was an easy interception. Rashad White breaking ankles, scoring touchdowns. Nightmare fuel for the Los Angeles Rams. The giveaway, the score, and it's all saucy, all special for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And compared to how we started off last week with the touchdown on the second play to Julian Fleming, I mean, we have given up a touchdown in less time than that, believe it or not. As Tre'Davious Hodges-Tomlinson, who had a good kick return last week, he'll elect to fair catch that one. We'll start at the 25-yard line. We'll go to Puka Nacua and hopefully reset. The last thing we want to do is cause an avalanche in the first quarter, because that's something that can happen with a young team. When you make one mistake, it all stockpiles. The next thing you know, you're down 21 points in the quarter, as Jalen Henderson actually got injured on the previous play. So Jameis Winston taking over and missing in his former stomping grounds. The #1 overall pick of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers years ago, missing an open Cooper Kupp on third down. And if you thought Jameis Winston had a chance to claim the starting job, maybe not. Not with that kind of pass. And after what I saw, we're going to rush Jalen Henderson back and we're going to get him in the game immediately. Because like I said, no matter who we start at quarterback, we're going to get misfires. It is what it is. Defense, though, we got to lock in on this side of the ball. We're going to be playing sloppy on offense. That's nearly intercepted. Broken up by Crossen on third down. Scary throw there by Mayfield, and arguably we got away with one there, but nonetheless, we forced the punt. Julian Fleming on the return, and he is must-see TV every time he gets the ball in his hands. It must be said. Going underneath, Tyler Higbee with the grab. Still no Hunter Henry, so it's not exactly opportune, but we have Higbee out there once again. We have Antonio Gibson cutting the grass here, a gain of 21 yards. And look at the blocking up front right now. You love to see it. Our offensive line had an up-and-down game last week. Good run blocking, but not so good pass blocking. It looks like we're doing a good job run blocking, which could be a key for our offense this year, as Fleming makes the grab outside, a gain of about 8 yards. And, you know, having a rookie quarterback, our best friend could be running the ball well, and we'll see if Gibson and Merritt can carry that torch. Down low, this is caught. This is Nacua. A gain of about 8 yards takes us to the 6-yard line. Gibson, look at the blocking once again. It's Sublime that takes us to the 3-yard line. Going up tempo. Henderson under center, handing off. Gibson finding a way in for 6. Antonio Gibson with a nose for the end zone. And look, man, Kirk Merritt had a really good game, but we're still going to try to establish at least a 50-50 timeshare between Gibson and Merritt, because I feel like Antonio Gibson does have some value on this team, especially as an in-between the tackle runner like that, where, you know, Merritt, he kind of would get stuck in those situations, and Gibson, if he bounces off guys and scores, that's good for us. That's great for us. A sack by Marcus Peters, and that's going to put the Buccaneers way back. Feeling the pressure, lofting one up, and it's caught in stride. Rock Taylor rocking the Rams defense for an 86-yard touchdown. A stunner on 3rd and 21. How do you give that up? Well, Rock Taylor is no ordinary player. He's a rookie, and he has, I believe, 95 speed, and we clearly underestimated that speed. Not able to get the safety to rotate in time, not able to cover with road torrents, and perfect recipe for disaster, as, you know, just when it looked like we were going to grab some momentum and, you know, start taking control of the game. Oh, maybe we can if Kirk Merritt runs like that, and maybe Kirk Merritt needs more snaps. Henderson! Oh, no! That was Fleming, and that was 6. Ah, Jalen, come on, buddy. We need that one. And we don't want to miss out on too many opportunities like that, as Jalen Henderson keeping on the read option. And look at Henderson. This kid refuses to go down. 3rd and 1, up the gut. Gibson with a saucy move. He's got a first down as the right guard. Dotson comes up lame. He'll have to check out for at least a couple of plays. Man in motion. Looking to get the ball. Julian Fleming. Got to make man miss. Can't quite do that, but Julian Fleming nonetheless gets a gain of 15 yards. We just got to find ways to get Fleming the ball in his hands, because his route running is really raw, but he's so dynamic, as well as Jalen Henderson. Both of these guys, I mean, they bring a dynamic to the team that we just simply didn't have last year. Here's Fleming on the end around. Another great way to get Fleming involved, but Miles Jones, the rookie, did a great job covering ground as Henderson with the step up, the backup. Now he's taking off, juking outside. Jalen Henderson got a block, cuts it back in and lost the ball. Doing too much and lost it. A turnover. Abrams on the recovery, and I mean, at some point, you just got to know when to give it up. You got to know when enough is enough, and I mean, arguably the juke move was where enough was enough. We didn't need to do that, but yeah, that turnover right there in scoring range. We're going to have to pull the reins a little bit from Henderson, because it's exciting to watch as, oh, Baker is robbed of a beautiful dime, a drop pass. But yeah, it's fun to watch, but when you turn it over, I mean, all that flash and dazzle is not really worth it at the end of the day. So we'll have to find a balance, because it is nice to have that in our game at the same time as we are getting dissected on defense right now. Mayfield 5 for 7 passing. Here's Taylor, who is playing running back, but he really was a receiver in college. So technically both running backs, Rachaad White and Rock Taylor, giving us more than we can handle. Here's White outside. Blocking is great. White will stroll in for 6. Rachaad White, his 2nd touchdown on the ground today. And right now our Rams are getting grounded and pounded. I mean, like I said last video, defense needs to be our identity this year, but I mean, I don't know if it's happening today. We do have a lot of young guys on that side of the ball. At least last season we had more veterans playing. This year it's more youth, and the youth is getting exposed in coverage as we set up a screen pass here. Cooper Kupp with the grab. Here's Kupp looking to make a move, and we need to find more ways to get Cooper Kupp involved, funny enough. Oh, this could be one way, wide open. Cooper Kupp, he's gone. 53 yards. 10 is in for 6. Yeah, when you need Cooper Kupp, we'll find him one way or another. Don't worry about that. You can only keep Cooper down for so long. And that's the beauty of Cooper Kupp's game. That's what it was a lot of last season when Kupp was on pace to lead the league in receiving yards. He wouldn't exactly get a bunch of receptions, but he just fall asleep for one play, and that's all it takes for Cooper Kupp to break off that big corner route or a post route middle of the field, this zig route, especially in man coverage. All it takes is that one play. You can focus for so long, but, you know, he'll always be able to break off that play as long as we just keep trying to get him involved in the action. As right now the Bucs are falling apart a little bit. Aaron Donald's on fire. He's making tackles for losses. Oh, 3rd down, and that's nearly a safety. Jadeveon Clowney looked like he came in unblocked, and now a punt from their own end zone. Camarda did a great job getting that one off clean, and not Fleming. He has no blocking, so we're going to have to call for the fair catch. Still good field position, but I mean, we had a chance to really potentially force a safety, if not a touchdown. That's going to be unnecessary roughness. The catch is good by Kupp, and that will take us into the red zone with one big play, setting up the run. Gibson trying to claw our way back, make this a tie ball game as we wind down the 2nd quarter. Henderson taking off once again, and he's hard-headed. Refuses to go down, gets down to the 1-yard line. Havenstein, the right tackle, now is injured as Henderson trying to burrow his way in. He lost a yard instead. Havenstein out for the rest of the game. Something to watch on that right side. Henderson going for Kupp. Incomplete. Trying to set up the fade, but it got knocked out by the 2nd defender. Now 3rd down and goal. Kupp again. Got it this time. Cooper Kupp for 6. His 2nd touchdown of the day. And I mean, clearly Tampa Bay, they don't have someone that can check Cooper Kupp, so that's something we got to use to our advantage. And hopefully now that we've brought ourselves back in, we can set the tone on defense. Starting now! Grant Delpit, what are you doing? That was an interception. He did everything right except put his hands up as Mayfield taking advantage of the opportunity. He gets the grab for the first down. Now he throws it to the tight end, a gain of 8 yards, and now Baker's finding his groove once again, 10 for 12, and Mayfield arguably hasn't really made any mistakes so far in this game. That pass near Delpit was the one play that we could have gotten, but otherwise, our attempts to stop Baker Mayfield feel futile right now. And then they go to the ground game and it's gaping holes, and we're still trying to figure out defense. It's not working. It's not close to working as Rock Taylor outside and backward he goes. Jadeveon Clowney has been making some great plays in run defense early this year, as that's Rachaad White with the first half hat trick. Tampa Bay scoring at will. Yeah, man, I don't know if we can keep up with this squad. I mean, 28 points in the first half is, yeah, we didn't even give up 28 points total last week, I don't believe. So this is a night and day difference of a game, as Trey Hodges Tomlinson trying to get another great kick return before halftime. Ooh, he nearly did it. Taylor just saved a touchdown with that tackle. But nonetheless, once again, Trey Hodges Tomlinson with an electric return gives us hope to try to score at least a field goal before halftime, as I believe Tampa just burned a timeout there on defense as we had the man in motion. Second down and inches. Henderson. Oh, wow. Okay, that was wide open and easily missed. Now it's third down, setting up a screen pass. Kupp bouncing off a man. Got the first down. Not able to get out of bounds. And that's going to force us to burn our final timeout, but we did move the chains. That's important. At our own 48-yard line, looking for Kupp. Once again, he makes the grab, but not able to get out of bounds once again. And we have no timeouts. We rush to the line, spike the ball on third down, and this is going to set up a 61-yard field goal attempt for the former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. McLaughlin got it. Oh, baby, what a boom shot for 3. Chase McLaughlin. That was beautiful. And for our squad that moved on from Brett Maher in the offseason due to Maher regressing and being a free agent, that's more than a welcoming sight. Having McLaughlin have that kind of range, that kind of ability, I mean, that goes a long way in us trusting our special teams. Special teams, as far as kicking, was a strong point for us last year. Brett Maher actually only missed 1 kick, and it was a block kick. So, you know, it's tough shoes to fill in, but making kicks like that will definitely give us all the confidence in the world. Trailing by 4 as we start the second half, and there is Bell, the rookie, with the grab, and Baker Mayfield continues to dissect this defense. I mean, he's just doing no wrong out here. We just got to force one mistake, but when is it going to happen? Is it ever going to happen? It just feels like pain on a repeat. That's Trey Palmer with the grab. Mayfield dumped for a loss of 5. Aaron Donald putting them behind the down and distance. This could be our chance to get off the field, at least hold them to a field goal. We'll take that. If anything, third down, Mayfield, pressure up the middle. Got it off. Palmer somehow gets the first down. Oh, wow. We actually played some pretty solid defense, and it still wasn't enough. Headaches all around town. Mayfield, nothing's there. Extending the play. Oh, caught by Gage. He was not even the intended receiver, but he didn't get the first down jumping around. He won't get a favorable spot. Byron Young is injured for this third down. It's a run. It's White looking for his 4th touchdown of the game. He won't get it there, but he does get a first down to move the chains. Young is back in. Mayfield fires down to the 1. Chris Godwin. Goal line look here. Mayfield looking to pass. Down he goes. Whoa, DJ Jones making things interesting. Third down. Not at the 5, but at the 10 after the delay of game. A critical penalty. The Bucs go from the 1 to the 10, and Aaron Donald stopping Taylor in his tracks. What a stand for us. I mean, we can't play defense. Like I said, holding them to 3 is a win, and considering they got to the 1-yard line, a touchdown was inevitable. So, you know, if we can come back, that's going to be a sequence that we definitely look back on. But, I mean, if we do need to come back, we got to figure out defense at some point still. And even with that, we also got to try to find a way to score. It's a lot to balance right now. This Buccaneers squad, I mean, they got us in a figure-8 chokehold right now. Can we get out of it? Oh, nah, when Jalen Henderson is missing drag routes, that is going to be tough to get out of. And we got to go back to him on 3rd down. We have no other choice. And Henderson, the hot and cold QB that he is, he just fires a dime on the very next play. And it just kind of proves why we have to keep trusting Jalen Henderson, because, you know, he does come through at the end of the day. We know Kirk Merritt can come through. And Kirk Merritt, 3 rushes, 59 yards. He's a firecracker out there. He just gets big play after big play. Henderson, big play, miss. Big play, miss. Oh, baby. Yeah, we'll just run the ball, try to calm things down. I mean, let's just give it to Kirk Merritt. This is our best offense, not of this game, not of this drive, but of this season. As we put Merritt in motion, set up the screen, let him make a play in open space. A 1st down, and he tried to do the journal again. Not quite. Gibson spells him, and Gibson with a nice move, making a man miss. He'll get a gain of 3. We start the 4th quarter. 2nd down. Henderson, take off. Touchdown. Penalty on the play. Henderson scores, and it's going to count. A penalty on coverage. Devin White committing PI will definitely decline that. And Jalen Henderson with his first career rushing touchdown. The PAT by McLaughlin ties us up at 31-all. It's going to be a wild 4th quarter. The stage has been set. Oh, now let's see who can make the big plays. Baker Mayfield with a rare miss. 2nd down. Back on schedule. And that pass cannot be any more perfect. Mayfield, new set of downs, underneath, going to Taylor. Somehow stayed in bounds. Still in. Taylor, tight roping. And really playing with the boundaries to perfection. Why not give it to Taylor? Tracked down by Grant Delpit. A touchdown saving tackle for now. But Mayfield carving us up. A couple of big plays, setting up a goal to go at the 8. Taylor sat down and injured on the play. I mean, look, we need some sort of defense for Rock Taylor. Maybe it's injuring him. I don't know. Play action. Mayfield popped on the throw and still got it to go. Trey Palmer inevitably makes the catch and scores the touchdown. The Buccaneers back with the lead. Deion Jones was in perfect position. I don't know what happened. He just couldn't find the ball. And yeah, we just can't find a stop right now as Trey Hodges-Tomlinson deep from the end zone. Look at him go. Bye-bye, Trey. Coast to coast. Trey Hodges-Tomlinson with the immediate answer. And I said this was going to be a wild 4th quarter. I didn't think it would be this wild this quickly. I mean, we're barely into the start of the 4th quarter. If this is the appetizer, what's the main course? 2 minutes in, trading touchdowns. We're all tied up once again, and we play the old game of, do we know how to play defense? Do we have anything for Baker Mayfield and this electric Bucks passing attack? Godwin not going to get it on 1st down, crossing with a nice breakup. 2nd down, underneath, Bell breaking off the tackle, and I mean, we can't even tackle in the open field right now. Nothing is going right. 3rd down, this is a run. That's a stop. That's a stop. 4th down. Mayfield's on the field from their own 33-yard line. Biggest play of the game. Man in motion, getting the snap off. Mayfield, pressure, got it, caught. Oh, baby, Baker Mayfield putting it in the tightest of windows once again. And another play where it's like, man, we were right there to make the play. Oh, my goodness, Sean Tucker. This is out of hand now. This is simply out of hand. We are putting defenders in position, and they are not making plays. I mean, before it was just wide open. Now we're actually playing good defense, and it still doesn't matter. Mayfield hit on that one. Took a little bit too long to let that play develop. It's an incompletion. Mayfield next. Boom! Goes the dynamite! Grant Delpit smacked that man 6 ways to Sunday. A recovery for our Rams. The game is still tied with 4 minutes to go. Jalen Henderson a chance to lead another game-winning drive, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis with the pick. A turnover right back, but it looked like Puka Nacua stopped on his route. I don't know what that was, but I don't think we could put that on Jalen. And just like that, the big fumble forced by Grant Delpit goes for naught, as that was potentially a touchdown. A little errant on the RPO. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Good pocket. Got it. 1st down. Chris Godwin once again. Tackling has become an adventure. The clock is becoming an issue as we have 1st down, and that's intercepted. Delpit does it again. And look at him go. Gotta beat the lineman. He does. Grant Delpit running away from Baker Mayfield. He does it Los Angeles Rams culture, Grant Delpit, a fourth quarter to remember, but this game still needs to be decided, and we might need Grant to grant us one more wish. But still, what a play! Do not put your hands in the cookie jar because now we've got the lead. But can we get a stop? Baker Mayfield at the 2-minute warning. Second down. Pocket is good. Going underneath. That's going to be caught. Gain of about 3. He steps out of bounds. That was Tucker. Third down. Mayfield again. Pocket is good. He continues to dissect the zone, man. Whatever it is, Baker Mayfield finding his groove. But the clock is going to become an issue. 90 seconds to go and counting. In regulation, the Bucs need to drive the length of the field. And taking time like this to set up a play is not going to help. Especially when it loses yards. Tucker a loss of 3. Deion Jones swamped them in the backfield. Time is ticking, and Tampa finally make a decision here to burn a timeout, their first of the half. Mayfield shotgun look here on second down. The bounce back, not gonna happen. Incomplete instead. Tampa Bay, their backs against the wall, really for the first time on offense all day long. That's Godwin. That'll set up a fourth down with the game on the line. The tackle is inbounds. The clock is moving. Now approaching 45 seconds and counting. Does Mayfield have one more heroic throw in him? Here we go. Looking outside. Bell again. And Bell, the rookie, continues to torch as he steps out of bounds. 40 yards away from the end zone with 40 seconds to go. Mayfield scanning middle. Oh! That was perfect. But Palmer couldn't make the catch in traffic. Good hit by the Rams to force the incompletion. Second down outside. Once again, a good hit to force the incompletion. Clock stops. Third down. Mayfield underneath. Going to White. He's got the first down. He stumbles to the 26-yard line. Second timeout burned by the Bucs. 26 yards away with 26 seconds to go. Mayfield, 4-man rush, not getting close. Outside. That is dropped by Godwin, in and out of the hands. Mayfield over 430 passing yards. He'll need more than that. Here comes the blitz, and down goes Mayfield. Timeout called. The Buccaneers are forced to burn their final timeout. Hodges Tomlinson got home. Mayfield got to keep it out of bounds or go end zone. That is caught and out of bounds, but not a first down. Gage made the catch at the 17, but you need this fourth down. You need a touchdown. You have no timeouts, and you only have 11 seconds left. A lot going through the mind of Baker Mayfield. They just need one play from number 6 to keep the game alive once more. Drop back, looking, Mayfield, end zone, broken up and incomplete. Kobe Durant shuts the door on Tampa's comeback bid. And once more in the fourth quarter, the Rams come up clutch. The Rams 2-0 to start the 2024 campaign. 2 thrillers, 2 victories. Whoo. Hey, man. I don't know if I keep on playing games like this, man. This is taking years off of our lives, but a win is a win once again at the end of the day. And I really got no words for this one because I don't know how we won this game. It felt like we were destined to lose that game, and we just kept on making one more play. Need one more play. All right, we'll have a kick return. One more play. Grant Delpit forced a fumble. One more play, and we got that one play from Grant Delpit. And when our offense was kind of shooting ourselves in the foot, Grant Delpit literally said, "I'm gonna do it myself." And I mean, shout out to Grant, man. That was all him. That was all him to get that win. So game ball definitely goes to him. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Hell of a game to Tampa Bay, by the way, man. Really fun game to play. They were definitely deserving to win. We just were able to make one more play than them, barely. So yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 24 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.